Hello, hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher, and for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I'm Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So we're here to do a reaction, and we are diving back into some more of my babies, the boys of SB19, and a live performance they have of their song, The One, on Dunkin PH. Now, I saw, like a couple weeks ago or something, yeah, this was put out a couple weeks ago. It was a couple weeks ago where they actually, I think they had a music video as well for the song. Also put out by Dunkin Donuts PH, it looks like. I don't know the song. I don't know what relevance it has to Dunkin Donuts. But y'all know I love my boys, SB19, so I'm curious. So I figured I would just dive into the live performance first, just because I want to hear them live. Like, I can go back and watch a music video later, or I might react to it later. Who knows? Y'all can let me know. But I like hearing my babies live. So if I need to go back and listen to the original or the recorded version, I can do that as well. But we're gonna dive into my babies looking delicious in these suits, singing The One.
Let's go.
As I'm living for this wardrobe.
You ready?
Walang ibang laman, puso at isipan, magpawalang hanggan. Beautiful my love, baby.
Ako iyong dantay, sa tuwing mundo mo ay puno na ng lumbay. Beautiful my love, baby.
On me, my love,
Come on, start with a separate harmony.
Hey, hey. Happy birthday, Pablo.
I feel like they shouldn't be sitting down on stools with this. I feel like they should be up having a good time.
Even if it go retro, balik-balik ka rin man natin ang mundo. Donde stop, yung mo ikaw pa rin ang hahanapin ko. Aking mga matay para.
You better harmonize with his rap.
Mahal ikaw lang ang ibig ko. Life will be nice with you, baby.
I'm liking the decision to put him in this dog collar. Makes me feel some type of way.
Anywhere you go, I will be by your side. Let me be the one, beautiful my love, baby. Everywhere I will be with you all my life. I can make it so beautiful, my love, baby. On me, with love, begin on me.
I'm living for these suits. I hear you can.
Dunkin Donuts. Yeah, let's get it. Pinapangako ko, magbago mang mundo. Ako ay narito, beautiful my love, baby.
Hawak sa aking kamay, tayo'y maglalakbay. Patungo kung saan ay beautiful my love, baby.
Life will be nice, nice with you, baby. Oh, hindi ko bibitawan to. Ikaw lang at ako. Anywhere you go, I will be by your side. Let me be the one, beautiful my love, baby. Everywhere I will be with you all my life. I can make it so beautiful, my love, baby.
You better fly up into the stratospheric head voice style.
On me, with love, begin on me. Wala nang hanap, ikaw lang ay sapat. Hanggang sa pagkanta, beautiful my love, baby. Hirap man o ginawa, basta't kasama ka. Beautiful my love, baby.
Hey, won't you call me baby all day? I don't wanna feel we're getting more distant. If you needed something, I will give it all for you. Trust me, I'll see.
Yeah, alam mo namang handa akong gawin lahat para sa'yo. Kahit na ano pa ang ilingin mo, you ain't gonna feel like you're all alone.
Hey, 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 hey! Okay, I thought we were gonna take it up another step, but still, beautiful note.
Lahat ay gagawin para sa iyo. Oh, sa lahat ako'y kasama mo. Anywhere you go, I will be by your side. Let me be the one, beautiful, my love, baby. Everywhere I will be with you all my life. I can make it so beautiful, my love, baby.
Gotta make these sound effects, Josh. Your sexy self.
The two.
The one.
Well, that was fun. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was, like I said earlier, it felt like the song feels like the kind of song that they don't need to be sitting in stools singing. Like, I feel like they need to be up and just like moving, even though there's not an audience there for them to perform to. Still, I just feel like it's the kind of song that just, it thrives off of just like the energy and the movement and all that kind of stuff. But it was good. It was good. The vocals, each of the solo vocals were really good. Again, there was similar thing. I just finished reacting to their performance at FanFest where they did Mana and Bazinga. And I mentioned there that their audio was having similar sort of quality that was kind of apparent when I watched their Acer's Day performance, but not quite as bad, because the Acer's Day performance, it felt like the audio was literally just, you could tell they were singing live, but the audio that we were getting was just the track, like just the studio recorded version. And on FanFest, I was getting a little bit of that sort of vibe too, where it felt like they were singing over a track, or they were just singing over the studio version of themselves. You could still tell they were singing live, and you could still hear their live vocals primarily, but there was still like this like echo and underlying air of just like the studio version. And I was getting that here as well. Like, there were some times like when they were singing, you could kind of hear an echo, and it wasn't like a reverb kind of echo. It was like just like something in the track. And there were times when like no one was singing, but then you would still hear like a hey, or you know, like something in the background. Like, it sounded like, rather than getting them a karaoke track of the song so that they can sing to the karaoke track, they just hopped on iTunes and downloaded the studio recorded version of the one, and like, okay boys, just sing loudly over yourselves. Like, that's what it was sounding like. Or like someone took that studio version and they took like a homemade karaoke software, whatever, where it strips the vocals out, but you still have that sort of echo of the vocals in the background. That's what it was giving me. Like, the music, it's just weird, and I don't know why. I don't know what's with that. And like, whoever's setting up these events for them, or whoever's setting up these performances for them, and like, I don't understand the logic behind that musical choice. It doesn't make sense to me, because the boys can sing. The boys can sing amazingly, so they don't need like themselves in the background. Like, it's just a weird choice for me. I don't know. But yeah, you could definitely tell that they were singing live. You could hear their live vocals, and each of their individual live vocals were fantastic. This was probably one of the few times that I've heard where, when they came together and they were harmonizing and whatnot, that their blend wasn't quite on. Like, not saying that their vocals or their parts were wrong. Like, their vocals were fine and their parts were good, because I could hear all the different parts. But I could hear all the different parts, is what I'm getting at. Where a lot of different times, when I'm watching them sing, especially like I've mentioned so many times, they're amazing at their harmonies, and they have such interesting, complex harmonies sometimes, and they do such interesting things with their harmonies. But there's a lot of times where I can't pick out one voice over the other. Like, their harmonies just blend so well together. And like, yes, I might be able to pick out, okay, that top note is Stel, or that top note is Pablo, or something like that. But for the rest of it, like, everything just blends so well, and it just feels like this seamless, like, choir almost type of deal. Where here, this performance, not so much. Like, all of the vocal lines were good individually, but when they were coming together and singing together, like, the harmonies, all the parts were there, but I could pick out each part. I could pick out, okay, Stell's doing this upper part, Pablo's doing this, Josh is doing this, Ken is doing this, Justin's doing this. Like, I could pick out each individual part, and they just didn't blend. So rather than having the 5 parts be boom, unison in one, it was 5 separate parts, and I could just pick out each part. So that's just me being picky, because I feel like I've been spoiled by the boys of SB19 in other performances I've watched thus far, where their harmonies were so tight, so it's just a balancing act. And I don't know if it was a balance of necessarily, maybe it was them, or it's a you know, balancing act between them as well as the people who are actually mixing the sound, which is why, you know, as performers and whatnot, we do sound checks and whatnot, so the audio technician can take care of all that stuff, make sure that, you know, the microphones aren't clipping, make sure that everything is balanced and in tune and all that kind of stuff, make sure whatever effects are on whatever, like, that's why we do the sound checks. So I feel like the audio technician should have been able to mix it a little bit better. But yeah, all in all, it looked like they were having lots and lots of fun, and I love these suits. I just mentioned in the last video I reacted to from them, where just their fashion and their costuming, their wardrobing has just elevated so much over the last year, since they've gained popularity and whatnot. But they always seem to just have this cohesive nature about them, where each of them has an individual look, and it's not necessarily that they're matching, but they're matching without matching. So I love this. Justin being the only one who's not in solid black kind of throws it off a little bit, but I'm still here for the look. But I love, you know, they're all in these black suits. Some of them have, like, you know, the sequined arm or the sequined lapels, or no sequins at all, and we've just got the nice satin lapel, and, you know, then Justin's got this nice black and white, almost Jack Skellington-esque vibe to the suit, and I love the suit. I just feel like it sticks out more from the other 4 guys' suits, since they're all solid black and he's not solid black, but it still fits. But I love the fashion, I love the choices being made, and, you know, they look good, they sound good. Love my boys. And this choice to put Josh in this dog collar, praise Jesus, that's a mood. That's a mood right there. But yeah, all in all, good performance. So I'll check out the music video a little bit later, but I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. If you would like to support the channel in other ways, you're more than welcome to join us over on Patreon. You don't have to, but you're more than welcome to if you want to. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love ya. Mwah. And before you guys go, a shout out to my amazing patrons. I can't begin to express how thankful I am for your support. And if you guys would like to join us over on Patreon, the link is down in the description. Love you guys.